Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel and welcome to Sussex Farms. This is going to be a quick sneak peek of Sussex Farms by Sir Alien Jim. As of Tuesday, November 12th, the map has been submitted to Giants. We have no clue how long it's going to take. Like I said, it's in Giants' hands. So keep your fingers crossed that everything goes well. We're going to take a look at a few of the old features and a couple of new features. A couple of features we're going to take a quick look at in this video to show you. That Alien Jim had done a quick little sneak peek himself on his Facebook channel. So, but yeah, here we are. I love the looks of this. Now, if you look up in the right hand corner there, we are running seasons. Yes, the map upon release will be 100%. Seasons ready. So very awesome. So your trees and bushes, these hedgerows will change for the seasons. There are snow. Snow masks are in place. This is some of the equipment. We will take a quick look at all of this in just a second. All of these buildings around here, these sheds all have a light switch on the left-hand side. Just like in 17, these two sheds here, this one here and this one here, when you open the doors, the lights will automatically come on, like so. And when you close them, they will automatically shut off. So very nice. Little hidden feature to let you guys know about. Like I said, this is not going to be a full map tour. This is just a sneak peek to show you a few things, tell you a few things that Alien Jim has been working on for this map. Like this area here, there used to be on 17 at one point there was the shed that was here in the middle. Instead, that shed is gone. We do have some debris, some trees, but those of you who have played on Mercury Farms, if you cut down these trees and remove the stumps, all of this debris and these rocks will disappear. And you can do whatever you want in this area. Put another building down, you know, do what you need to do there. Over here, we have our silo. Now the silo and several other buy points and fill points on the map are on timers. And you have to turn them on in order to use them. So if you come up to this panel here, you will see it says turn on off. We turn it on. And now if you pull a trailer up underneath here, you can fill up your trailer. Now after, as of the recording of this, after about 4 minutes, this will turn itself off again. So you don't have to worry about that. There's a light switch here. Okay, so you can turn the lights that are on the sides of the silo up there on and off for night work. How come that didn't look like it? Oh, there it goes. Didn't look like it turned off. If you don't like the sound of the grain dryer, if you walk up here, you can actually turn the dryer off. So you don't have to listen to that if you don't want to. Again, just like in 17, we have the light switch here for the grain door. And then on this other end, There is a lever here to open and close the hatch. Now, if you open up this hatch and you unload and you drive off, just be advised, this hatch is also on a timer. After approximately about 4 minutes, this hatch will close. So the next time you come around, if it's been more than 4 minutes, you will have to reopen this hatch. Now the main storage for the farm here, that building there will hold all of your bulk items, all your crop items. It will not hold seed, fertilizer, or lime, but everything else it will hold. Your hay, grass, straw, TMR, pig food can all go there. Your liquid products will all be over here. You've got for your water, your milk, and your slurry and digestate can all be stored over here. And similarly, you need to be able to turn it on, and then it will turn itself off. And over here, again, we have our seed and fertilizer, lime is all over here. These are storage points. At the time of recording, this holds 80,000 liters of each. And then another feature Alien Jim has put on here, we'll just kind of run over here to the pig barn. We do have, oh, where is it? Okay. Like I said, we've got your food, your water, your straw here in the middle. Full snow mask over this building. There's lights in here. Apologies there. Little hiccup with the recording. And with the snow mask, what's really nice about it is once you fill up, with your straw in that, you can actually place a couple of bales here. They will not deteriorate because of seasons, because there is a snow mask. So you can actually place a couple extra bales here to continue to have this filling itself. Now, for those of you on PC, you will recognize these blue pipes. The map is also set up to work with the animal pen extension mod. So you can have the water pipes in if you want. The water pipes are for this map will be for sheep, pigs, cows, and the horses. Okay. Now, as I said, there is lights in here, and the light switch for this is actually just outside this door. Went right past it when we came in. Right here on the corner. You can turn on the lights for your pigs, so your poor pigs aren't in the dark. Of course, your manure and slurry, of course, are right, right out here. That's your manure pit. There's your slurry. Buying and selling pigs and delivery is right here. This gate does open. Okay. For the cows, we have this side door here will open. And similarly with the pigs, you can place bales right here in this spot, and they will not deteriorate, and they will sit there and will automatically excuse me, be used to keep refilling. As many people may want to know, your milk is right here. Open up the door at this end. Gate does open. This is where you take care of your cows for your delivery or unloading or selling. A lot of people I know have asked and were wondering if this feature would still be here, and yes, it most definitely is. You have the water here, and the big waterfall. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to jump into, hopefully, once we get there, here we are, we're going to grab the pickup truck so we can drive around. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to open up the map so you guys can see this. Zoom out a little bit. And you see we have small, medium, and large fields. Of course, with the new setups for FS19, you can combine these fields, together. And just like with Washoe, you can buy just the fields. So if you want to buy just the fields, you can buy just the individual fields. Now, unlike Washoe, where you would, if you wanted the area around the field, you would get like this little grass area here maybe, and this area here would be the area around it, maybe a little bit more than that. Jim's does something a little bit different here. So when you click on this, you get all of this area that's around here. So they're slightly larger chunks of area, because a lot of these areas do have some trees in them. Allows you, like I said, to, you can plow these fields together, make one field once you've purchased all the fields themselves. Now, as you can see, you own this area up here, which has all of your animals, your house, your barn, fields 5 and 6. 5 is the grass field, which is in front of the sheep. Over here, you own this. This is the shed for servicing your vehicles. The lift is in here. And also, this is where you refuel all of your vehicles. This is a fuel tank, just like Washoe. It holds 4,000 liters of fuel. So you will have to refill this up in order to refill your vehicles. We have Plumpton Farm, which you can purchase separately. And also, whoops, went too far. No, I didn't. I apologize. Down here, this is Abbott's Farm. You'll get the farm and Field 18 down here. There are several, oh, you also get the PGA when you first start out in New Farmer. Some things that are a little bit different. Down here in this corner, right here, was the buy hay, straw, grass. Was originally here in this corner. This is actually the transport company. You will have, if you decide to do the transport contracts. Several of them will start here, several of them will end here. But your buy straw, grass, and hay is here. And what we're going to do is, whoops, we're going to jump down here so we can take a look at this. And what we have is another feature. Now you guys would have seen this feature. I'm going to back away because those are a little bit loud. As Jim had shown on the Facebook page for getting the free lime and for getting TMR, we have here your grass, hay, and straw. And what you'll do, pull up your vehicle into where the square box is inside the concrete guards there. Over here, turn this on. And once that's in place, you take your vehicle, you hop in your vehicle, press L3, it'll fill it up, and after 2 minutes, approximately, that will actually reset itself and go back to the original position, and it'll turn off the panel. Similarly, this side over here, for your straw. And it'll do the exact same thing. You have this square box. Make sure you're pulled up, and that's basically the center of your trailer. And you'll be good to go there. Very nice. I like how he added that. Now, since we're in this area, we're going to run down here. Because right down here, this is one of the other features. Many people had asked who had played on FS19 had asked about the collisions for the hedges that are around all the fields. And Alien Jim had put into the map on 17 that you had a little trip that you had to take around to talk to individuals around the map to get permission to be able to turn off the collisions for all the hedges. Now Jim simplified it for this version, and right here, this is the garden center, and behind the garden center we have this shed here. You walk up, open up the door, light will automatically come on. Now if you walk to this corner here, you'll see hedge collisions on and off. Press the button, you'll hear a chainsaw, then you can close the doors, and now all the collisions around the edges of all the fields where the hedges are now gone. So this way, if you're having issues with workers, I know some people don't like having those collisions. They sometimes tend to have issues with them, so you can turn them off if you'd like. Here behind the garden center here, if you guys know from Mercury Farms, the unloading bay, goods in, yes, you can unload pig food, seeds, lime, poplar, at least sugar cane pallets. You can sell whatever you have left over if you don't want to store it, or if you have excess that you won't fit into your storage. you can bring it here to sell it. So you can get rid of the excess. Now another really cool feature, I said I was gonna take the truck and I didn't even grab it, did I? So I had to just jump around. As you can see, I'm walking through the hedges. There's no collision on the hedges anymore. Let's go over here. Now this is the multi-storage. This is a map multi-storage. And a nice feature about this storage unit here is for multiplayer, this storage system will actually store for each farm, separate farm. So if player 1 brings product here to put in this storage, player 2, unless they are a contractor on player 1's farm, cannot access player 1's crops. Same thing with player 2. If player 2 brings something over here, player 1 cannot access player 2's crops. So it'll actually separate based on the farms, which I think is a really cool feature. But this is a large storage facility. I forget how much it is. I'll have to look that up. I apologize, guys. But similarly with the farm storage, roughly about 4 minutes for the hatch for loading and unloading around here. That will close itself. That fan is very loud. You have liquid storage back here for your milk and that, and over here on this side is where you'll get your product out. In order to get your product out, you will have to turn that on. And the other feature I want to show you guys, we'll hit a couple other small little things too. Let's come down here to, first, the TMR. Now you guys will remember seeing this at Alien Jim's Facebook page. And of course everything sounds off at the same time I'm talking. Here is the square that you will need to park your trailer on top of. And then you walk over to this panel. And when you turn this on, this very noisy crane will swing around and up over the top of that square, where you can, just like with the other fill points, you press L3 and you can load up your trailer with TMR. Now this is an actual buy point, it's not a free fill point. And then over here, if you are, and this is true with a couple other areas which I will point out, if you are having frame rate issues or some lag, you can come over to this one with this animation going on with filling the barge. You can actually turn that off. So it gets rid of the sound, it gets rid of the animation, just to make it a little bit simpler. And to clean up, in case you don't want to hear the sound, you don't want to have the animations, or if you're experiencing frame drops, you can turn certain things off. Like I said, with the farmyard, you can turn off the dryer. I am going to point out over here, well, let's go to here. Just kind of jump over here. We're going to kind of ignore that's behind me. There are several greenhouses around the map. There's one up by the farm that is still there. There is the two down at the veg and fruit stand inside town, which are there for FS19, that you can put manure and water into and get an income. And then Jim added a lemon farm, which has the exact same feature. You know, you can fill up with manure there, you fill it up with water here, and they will produce lemons in these, and you can get an income from it. Jim has done some custom pallets filled with lemons, so I thought was really cool. And we have another one down near here. This is your straw barn for selling your bales for your straw, hay, and silage. You sell your bales here, and the loose can go in here. And down here, just kind of skip through there, just south of this, basically on the same, almost the same property, we have another custom set of greenhouses. Same thing. These are fresh mushrooms. We got two greenhouses here. And you can, you know, you have your water going here, you'll have your manure going here. Some nice like portobello mushrooms will pop up in here, and you'll get your income from them. I'm not positive what the payout rate is. I have not fully double checked that yet. I apologize. But these doors do open. So you can open and close these doors. You can walk in around them. And what else do we want to show off today? Oh yeah, we're going to go back up here. Now this is the other feature that Alien Jim had shown on his Facebook page. This is the free lime station. You pull up in here between these concrete barriers, and then over here at this building, up to this corner, you can turn that on, and the crane lifts a big bucket up out of the lime pit. We'll swing it around, bring it over top of this area, and just like with the others, once it's in place, you just press L3 and fill up your truck or your trailer with free lime. And just like with all of the fill points like this and all sell points, this is on a timer. After approximately 2 minutes, this will turn itself off. Now, for those of you who are not sure where I am on the map, over there is sweet potato. Okay. And right here is your fuel depot. Now this fuel depot is where you will have to get your fuel to fill up the farm fuel tank to be able to refill your vehicles. This fuel depot, and we're going to go into the shop for now. We're going to go under miscellaneous. In order to use this fuel depot, you'll need one of these trailers. Okay, these are custom trailers made by Alien Gym specifically for this map. These are the only trailers that will work for this fuel depot. You have the 8,000 liter universal and a 32,000 universal. Okay. Now, there's an extra fuel item on this map that you have to also get here if you want to do that type of, fuel delivery type of ideas. Besides getting your fuel here, the petrol station, since we're in the UK with Sussex, the petrol station takes the diesel fuel, where you can transfer fuel there and sell it. And then there is DEF, which is the diesel exhaust fuel. That is used up at the airport. So if you want to do the fuel deliveries for the airport, that's the fuel that you'll need. You'll have to make sure that you get the DEF fuel, not the regular diesel fuel, to deliver to the airport if you want to do the fuel deliveries. Now, there are several features on this map, new features, like those greenhouses, like the timers for the gates, the DEF, that are new features that hopefully will be fully approved. Everyone keep your fingers crossed that these are going to be available upon release, that there is no problem with them. Now we're up here at the airport. This is where your DEF fuel will be delivered. And for the airport, this is your airport sales. This is where all the grains and your harvest products will come for selling. Over here, we'll hit that one last. We do have the airplane here. It's kind of loud, but also same thing. If you're experiencing some frame rate issues, you can walk up here and you can turn the airplane off. That way the animations are turned off in case you're experiencing any issues. Also, there is a jet airplane that does fly over. It is fairly loud. And if it is bugging you, or if you experience, frame rate issues when it flies over that, you can come up here to the air traffic control and you can turn off the air traffic. That will turn the jet off, so it's no longer flying around making noise and possibly causing issues. We have, as I said, we have several sales areas. There is a new silage farm where you can sell chaff and you can buy silage. You can also, at the animal dealer, you can buy manure. There is an animal straw barn as well where you can sell your bales. And the sawmill is set up that it will accept the round wood chip bales that you make with the Anderson baler from the Anderson pack. So that is available. Horses are down here. They are a separate farm. Whoops. My controller doesn't want to cooperate with me. This is the large paddock area for the horses for them to wander around in. They will walk around this whole area, including over into this area. This is where you can buy, sell deliver, load your horses. You have a nice large area. This will hold 16 horses. All of your other animal pens, chicken, pigs, sheep, and cows, will hold 500 of each. They are built into the map. They cannot be sold. Okay? Just be aware of that. They are actually part of the map. And as I said, here is the water pipes for those able to run the animal pen extension. And as Alien Jim had mentioned on his Facebook page when he showed the picture of this, for your straw, you can put straw bales in here, and with the Season's Mask, they will not deteriorate over time, but they will continuously feed the bedding for your horses. Now, similarly with the sheep as well as the horses, you can place like the hay bales here in the feed trough. They also will not deteriorate, but it does, for the sheep, make it a little bit more difficult to clean the feeding area. The feed, the mess that the sheep make will not, appear where the bales themselves are sitting, but it just makes it more interesting trying to clean up around the bales if you have bales sitting there. But you can do it if you so wish. I have tested that out. It does work. Up here at the shop, and I know I'm jumping all over the place, guys, but I want to make sure that I show off a couple more of these features. The main shop here, of course, here is your buy point. Your vehicles will spawn between the fence and the lamppost here in the center area. This is also the reset point. Over here is the service garage. Garages, plural. Both of these areas, you have the disc here for your selling and customizing vehicles and repairs. You have one here, and you do have one over here. And we're going to jump back down, or back up, I should say. Come on. There we go. To our workshop. This area here, this is your fuel tank for the farm. So it's 4,000 liters. This is where you will refill this tank. So you have to use one of those tankers that Alien Jim provides to fill that tank. And then in order to fill your vehicles, go over here, we'll open up this door. Nice big garage here. To refill your vehicles, you'll have to pull the vehicles over here to the fuel pump. Pull up into this area, you can refill. The car lift, when you pull a vehicle in, you must pull as far forward as you can until the vehicle stops. You must then raise the lift. Then you can walk up to here and do your repairs and your customizations. When you're done, come back over, lower it back down, and you can drive away. So we've covered our fuel, we've covered some of the new features. There is a new water feature, you can actually sell water and buy water. Well, sell water and get free water, purified water. Over here, there is the water plant here. Okay. If I can get this thing to line up here. There we go. Over here, you can sell your water and you can buy water. Again, walk up here to be able to turn this on, be able to fill up with water. Now, with the purified water, you can also sell water. Besides there, you can come here and sell the water. Once it's been purified, you bring it here, and these guys will bottle it up. Something a little extra, something a little added. You don't, and like with all features on all of Alien Gym's maps, you don't have to do any of these. They are here if you want to do them. Okay, but you don't have to. Now there is an area, also a new feature, kind of basically, well, it's a new crop type, sort of, for the map. And this is one of the other features that hopefully gets past testing that with giants, and it is purified air. You can come here and purchase, fill up with purified air. You will need the custom trailer that Alien Gym has provided, the 2 trailers. They are the only ones right now that will work with this purified air facility. And what you do with that air is you take the air from here, come down here to the docks, to the Scuba Diving Club. Apologize, guys, I'm having issues with my controller. It wants to have a mind of its own. And you will deliver it here, so they can refill their scuba diving tanks. So I think it's really cool. It's a nice little feature. Got the lighthouse, that big beam of light that goes around and the horn blowing. There are people, there are walking around. There is traffic on the map. There are contracts fully available. Now the full map tour to see things in more detail, those will happen after the full release of the map. As I said, this is kind of a teaser. A quick little first look, sort of sneak peek. Nice speedboat going by. Very cool feature. I think if there's anything else that we are missing. There are several features on this map, some extra ones that Alien Gym has put in. We have a milk factory that was added. That's up by the shop. I completely missed that when we were up there. I apologize. That's where you'll sell your milk. And of course, still on the map, we have excuse me, MrSealyP's brewery. You have a sales area back there, and of course, driving around the map, you will see every once in a while the MrSealyP green trucks loaded up with barrels, and they are driving around the map. Very cool. Like I said, there's a couple features I'm not going to show. Those will be saved for a full map tour. Many of the features I'm showing you now are just features that Jim has kind of let us peek at on his Facebook page. Here also, he has shown a picture of this. This is the MrSealyP bakery. These trucks are also driving around town, around the map, so you will see those. I do have to show this though. This is kind of cool. Jim has actually got these crates full of different types of breads and rolls, custom made there. Those are very cool. Love those decorative items like that. So for now, where should we run from here? I know where we go. I'm going to end this video here. Besides being the straw barn, and I can't thank Sir Alien Jim enough for this, but welcome to my farm. This sales area is part of my farm here on the map. It goes with this house here. For those of you who are like to use this area, the sheds here do have lights that you can turn on. These hedges that are along here, the hedge right here that goes along to the corner of the house property there, this short piece of hedging, and there's another short piece right here. If you walk up to the shed, and press the button, oops, those hedges disappear. So your two short ones that were over here, and the short section from this driveway to the edge of the fencing here on the front of the house. Just kind of open it up, give you a little more room, you know, however you want to look at it. But I think we're going to end it there, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek. As I said, this wasn't a full map tour. If this was a full map tour, yeah, this would take a lot longer than what this video is going to be. I originally started recording this video with trying to show off a little bit more of the features and more of the map. But yeah, it was going to take a while. So for a sneak peek, I figured we'd just take a quick peek at a few items, and we'd go from there. So if you guys enjoy this video, please make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure that you do. Down in the description, there should end up being a link for Alien Jim's Facebook page. Please go there and also like his page, and stay tuned for updates that hopefully will appear there. Also stay tuned to this channel for updates that may happen with this map and information. But I thought it was going to end up there. I figured I'd end here. This is a feature in 17. This used to be a sell point. It's no longer a sell point. But we will end here. We're going to take a flight up into the sky. This is going to be fairly loud once this gets started. We'll open up the doors. and we're going to go for a helicopter ride. So until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Give us a like, subscribe, be good to each other, and blessed be everyone.